Now, as a true OG in the space, having been in Bitcoin early and NFTs early, what do you see when you see Dogecoin come along? Like, what's going through your head when you see that
Yeah,
mess?
I don't want to be a hater because I think haters are not very open-minded, and I'm not going to be a hater. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, by the way. There's crazy Bitcoin maxis that who think if you're not with Bitcoin, you're against freedom. I'm not like that.
That sounds like somebody who owns a lot of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, but still, man, there is guys out there who own Bitcoin since back then, and they literally in it for the game, not for the money. And they started the super maxi movements. I respect what they do because they're not doing it for the money. And anyone whose motives are not financial are lots of respect. I never said I'm doing everything for free. Who doesn't like making money, right? But still, obviously, there are principles, and I believe in decentralization. But it's a business as well. Like Eric Voorhees is the greatest example. He's a maxi and he's been around. He's a real OG, but SafeShift, he has company who's making a lot of money now, and lots of respect to him. So he's balanced. Ancient Greeks said something. Balance is everything, and that's where I stand from. So you can still be a believer, and you can still be an advocate, and you can still build businesses around these products, right? So you can do everything. So yeah, I'm sorry, I lost my flow. What I was saying, what was the question?
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin, yeah, Dogecoin. Yeah, man. Listen, Dogecoin it was a joke that this guy started. I don't even know his name. People have money to spare for fun. People bought it, and it was always a shitcoin. Nobody really cared about it. I've never bought a single one. I don't like just buying things for fun, and I wouldn't suggest this to anyone.
Yeah.
And you have all this I'm trying not to say, do not curse, all these influencers, Instagram influencers and TikTok influencers, and that they just come in and chill and actually the damage they do is worse. And you have Elon Musk who's bored and he jumps in and tweets things, and people go and buy. It's actually their fault. They go buy this thing, and they think they're all gonna make money, and it's all a Ponzi scheme. It's all a Ponzi scheme. Things going up. They let the next ones know, oh, buy, it's gonna go up. The next ones buy, and now all of them tell them the next ones to buy, and the next ones buy, and it's a chain of events that has no utility, zero reason, unless you say, okay, it's a meme token. What's its utility? Zero. They don't even have devs. I don't want to be a hater.
No, I think
people are free to. Yeah, people are free to make their own financial decisions. So if they think Dogecoin is a good investment and they urge others to buy it, I'd like to debate them, but I don't really have time for this. So good luck to Dogecoin. Not a huge fan here.
Of course. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like and to speak to the influencer and celebrity side, I mean, honestly, I think that's the most dangerous thing, because you've got I wish there was more education, like the same way financial literacy should be taught in schools. There's no reason that digital crypto NFT literacy shouldn't be taught, from a young age, or there should be more influences out there pushing it, whereas now it's just all of these people who had followings from unrelated things, just because they have followings, think that they're all of a sudden an expert in something unrelated to why they have their following, and then start pushing it, usually just because they see a big financial opportunity. But the byproduct is that you're hurting young audiences. And that this happens often in new cryptos that pop up, and sometimes NFTs as well. But I just think it's so important for everybody to look for the people who are in it for the long run, because
yeah,
I feel like that's the number one indicator. How long have they been in it? And if they're not, what's their long-term credibility outside of it?
Yeah.
And the thing for those people who are doing that, it makes no sense, because this is a very long game we're all playing, and that's, shooting yourself in the foot in the first minute.
It's and I agree 100%. And to add something, so I don't want them. A lot of people will be mad at me after this, and and I don't really care. But a lot of these celebrities and notable figures and DJs and influencers, listen, they have an image out there and they have a platform, and great for them. But they can, I think they should create their own collectibles and their own things that actually can sell to their communities and their followers and their fans. But when you sell tokens and that they will make you money, number one, this is illegal to do, and number two, you really have to be ready to take responsibility for someone to lose their life savings, because people do it. People bet their whole paycheck on things like that. So you got to be very, very careful what you promise, and you got to be very, very careful who do you urging to buy those things.
There's so many other ways to make money.
Go get a job. How about that?
Yeah, how's that?
How's that?